The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Texans, next on Madden Football.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Danielle Hunter with the stop. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, here's Dobbins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change, and on third and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. The Chargers out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's a third down and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Herbert gonna try to throw on third down. And he's gonna have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now the free agent pickup from Baltimore. It's Gus Edwards. Not much. Second and long coming up. Pistol here for Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Throwing again, Herbert. That is caught by the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Catch me. That's Woods. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Kind of fair, Barron, coming on to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now Herbert again. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. on play action. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
A 55-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent him right back.
2nd and 7. Here's Dobbins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. 15 yards through the air. First down, L.A.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught by Mechie. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon.
Number 28, Joe Dixon, the ball carrier. The tackle by Derwin James. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Stroud gonna set up the throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And they're gonna get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's gonna work out for them.
That's good for the Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud to throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times,
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have.
Challenge flag is out. D'Amico Ryan saying, I want another look at this one. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. They'll drop to throw, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Stroud. The ball comes out. The Chargers have it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field and take advantage of it.
The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.